Now, Greece's IMF default has intensified the prospect of an economic collapse and a potential exit from the EU. It's a dramatic step, but other countries have done it. In fact, there's one textbook example of how to default and emerge stronger. Our very own Owen Fairclough explains.
Can you spot the difference? A bank run in Athens and in Montevideo. Greece is in default on billions of dollars it owes the IMF. Uruguay did it 13 years ago. But Uruguay recovered so quickly, it became a textbook example of how to default and emerge stronger. So what was the secret, according to those involved in Uruguay's bailout?
Most importantly, a view that cooperation with the creditors is much better than confrontation with the creditors.
The South American country did suffer through a wave of violence as its economy sank.
People were sort of adjusted to the fact that the country wasn't doing well, that it had high inflation, that it was hit by foreign shocks.
But that willingness to work with the IMF and the US helped restructure Uruguay's debts and brought billions in aid. While Greece is locked into a shared currency with a fixed rate, Uruguay devalued its peso to make its economy more competitive. The economy was soon booming. But neighboring Argentina was very different. Its default around the same time as Uruguay on nearly $100 billion of debt triggered unrest on a much bigger scale. 13 years later, President Cristina Kirchner's refusal to engage with creditors who lost heavily may have won support at home, but advisors to those creditors think Argentina is a cautionary tale for Greece.
Argentina really became a little lawless with respect to this, and the Argentine economy has suffered gravely as a result. They've been unable to borrow in international capital markets for 15 years. They've had to raise all their money at home, and they've done that by inflating the money supply.
As Greece appears to swing from engaging creditors one day and antagonizing them the next, it appears to have inherited a little bit of both Uruguay and Argentina. Owen Fairclough, CCTV, Washington.